As much of a cliche as it might be, I've come to find that home is not found in a place but in a feeling, and I find myself feeling most at home while amongst the trees up in the mountains, spending all of my time barefoot, frolicking in the woods. During my time living in Yosemite this summer, I definitely found home in a variety of places, but one place that felt especially special was Glacier Point. Here are a few of my favorite memories from spending time up on the point this summer. Okay, we made it up to Glacier Point. We found a parking spot almost immediately, and we are going to walk around, go on a little hike before we set up our picnic for sunset. But the view is absolutely insane, and I'm just feeling incredibly grateful to be able to spend my summer here and spend it with such an important person in my life in such a special, magical place. So you can see Half Dome, you can see Tuolumne Meadows, and you can see Nevada Falls. It's so sweet up here. My heart is just so happy. Last time we were up here, we were over on Glacier Point, and there was a big lightning storm and our hair started sticking up. So it's really interesting to be here, and I've been here for like a month and see it transition from spring into summer. And one of my biggest takeaways being here is the power of nature, just in like the healing capacity, but also don't underestimate her. We went into that hike thinking, oh, it'll be fine, it'll just be a thunderstorm, and we were hiding out up there with our hair sticking up because of the static electricity. So I'm always taken aback by how powerful the feeling is here. I was on a run this morning and was reminded of how small our existence is, but yet how connected we are, because these trees have been here for so long and we'll only be here for a short amount of time. So moral of the story is to enjoy your time here and know that it's all significant, but it's also not that significant. So. Pasta that we kind of threw together with like a bunch of random stuff that we had left. It's really good actually, right, Bra?
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna chop up a bunch of veggies. We have a watermelon that we're gonna eat, and then we have smoked salmon. All the birdies.
What's right next to you?
Oh, he wants the pasta. Pomegranate juice, water, and chocolate, and some other snacks. This might be the best watermelon ever. It is. The birds are great.
The flies are great too.
What's your favorite type of pasta?
Tomato sauce and meatballs.
Okay.
Pasta. What about you?
I feel like my mom makes a really good, like chunky tomato sauce with like fresh from like in the summertime. But I also really like when it's just like the butter noodle and cheese pasta. We are out here and we're gonna sun gaze. Sun gazing is one of my favorite things to do to improve my overall health, and it is one of the top things that I did to develop a spiritual connection to the land. I love the sun, and I feel like I'm definitely downloading a lot when I'm staring into the sun. So the last 20 minutes before the sun sets, this is controversial, and in the morning, once the sun rises, you can stare at the sun without it harming your eyes, and it can help with melatonin production. It decalcifies your pineal gland, and pineal gland is really important for spiritual health, and it's really important for melatonin production and hormone health all over. So looking at the sun is one of the best things to do for your spiritual health. Those are my thoughts. As most women do, I feel deeply connected to the moon during all parts of my cycle, but especially while on my period. When I first got my period when I was younger, around like 15, I would always moon bathe around the full moon, because that's when I was on my period, because I cycle with the red moon, and it fluctuates, but it's one of my favorite things to do as a woman, to find a body of water and lay underneath the moon. But Another tip for sun gazing is that sun gazing helps with your sleep because of the red light therapy. It's a natural red light therapy, and if you don't know much about red light, it's really beneficial for improving your sleep and melatonin production. Okay, the sun has officially set and the moon has officially risen, and we are about to just finish our night up here. We're gonna wait for it to turn a little bit more dark so we can see the moon a little bit more, but it's absolutely stunning up here. There were so many people enjoying the sunset and the moonrise because Glacier Point Road finally opened, but it smells amazing up here and the birds are chirping and my heart is really happy. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day or week, whatever time of the month it is that you're watching this, and you're taking good care of yourself and spending some time outside. My heart was opening. I love that pose because my heart like opens and then I feel it, and you know, like when you're stretching you feel the heat like build on your muscles.
Yeah.
I feel it in that pose. It's a very heart opening pose. Did it!
Nice.